Mike Larry Kubenji is the President, National Association of Nigerian Footballers, NAF. Sadly, it has never lived up to expectation. NAF is affiliated to FIFPro, the International Association of Professional Footballers. Like they say, football is big business across the globe. But in Nigeria, we are yet to scratch the surface when it comes to the business side of sports. Football, our major focus on Breakfast Show this morning. It's nice to indeed have you, Larry Kubenji. Thank you for joining us. Good morning.
It's my pleasure.
Well, Larry, you are the president of the National Association of Nigerian Footballers, and this is something huge. But sadly, over the years, like they say, stagnant's worth of stinks. It's been a situation where NAF has not gotten it right, no thanks to internal crisis. What's the situation at the moment?
I mean, well, to say the least, as Nigeria gotten it right, we're all still scrambling, but I know someday, sometimes we'll get it right. As a matter of fact, the problem is government interference in football. Government want to have it all. We're not having any problem. Like you know, NAF was duly incorporated since 1991 by the Corporate Affairs. So we're doing our things until government intervene. NAF is just like an arm of labor union that will the voice of players. At the point, we wanted some reforms to be carried out so that our football could measure up like what obtains in Europe. But those that were running football didn't want it that way. They just want a situation where they will get it all to themselves, marginalize the players, and feel good.
Well, Larry, you blamed government, for the challenges facing NAF, but it is also on record that as we speak, NAF and FIFPro are at loggerheads. The reason, the issue of corruption, how money was mismanaged over the years. There is also the internal crisis of who is the authentic president. We understand that there is a case in court which is about you being the president or not. But we don't want to discuss court issues at the moment because it is in court. But then looking at this internal crisis, does this have anything to do with the government?
Oh, well, like I said, the same government, we wanted reforms, you understand? We wanted reforms, and part of us broke away, and government adopted that very union headed by Austin Popo, and since then...
Government or the Nigerian Football Federation?
They are the government, Nigerian Football Federation, they adopted...
No, let's call it spade at this point in time so that viewers will understand.
The NFF adopted Popo just to use him to divide us, and that has been the bane of Players Union the past 15 years. Well,
if you take a look at the past 15 years and how much Nigeria or NAF could have made as a body affiliated to FIFPro, will this be in billions? Can you estimate?
Oh, well, I'll put it in the region of about maybe $9 million. Because, yes, every year after the World Cup, there's a certain amount of money like is given to the FAs by FIFA, proceeds from football. But over the past 12 years, NAF has not been gotten because of several petitions that were flying to FIFPro over misappropriation of money, embezzlement of footballers' money, and all sorts of stuff like that.
Well, let's take a look at the Delta State Football Association. Elections into Football Association should hold anytime soon. And we understand that the Emperor, as he was fondly called during his 8 days, Austin J.J. Okocha, is the Delta State Football Association chairman. He replaced Melvin Amaju-Pinnick when he became the president of the Nigerian Football Federation. What is the situation with JJ at the moment?
Well, JJ walked away because what they have there in Delta is a very big joke.
Why?
Why? Because one, you have a governor who wants to do well, but he brought his brother to head football. And what do you expect? It's just like putting a round peg in a square hole. So JJ with his mega name, JJ is a brand, so you don't expect such a brand to identify with mediocrity and, things that will not really move.
So instead of working out things, JJ decided to walk away.
Of course, just walk away.
Despite being the chairman of the Football Association.
Yeah, he walked away. Yeah, right.
Well, that's the much time would permit us. I must say a very big thank you, Larry Kubenji, for indeed being a part of the sports segment as far as TVC Breakfast Show is concerned.
It's my pleasure.